Anyway, welcome back. With technical issue there. It's 10:30 right now. By the title of this video, you can probably tell that. Sorry for the light. It's kind of bright, but by you could tell it's that time of night. It did rain today. We actually was gonna do a video as it was raining about what the title of this is, and basically what we're doing is we already went and done it, but we caught some night crawlers. We actually caught 7 dozen night crawlers, which is actually good because if you went out and bought 7 dozen night crawlers from the store, for one, they're not going to be as good as if they're just coming out of the ground.
Expensive.
And it will be expensive. It's almost $3 to $4 a thing.
It is $3.
It's like $3 to $4 a thing for night crawlers, just a dozen night crawlers. So we went out and we decided we were going to catch them on our own. That way we could go fishing. And we're going fishing tomorrow. So you guys will probably see a little video of that, as long as I don't delete the video. We probably will catch something with the night crawlers. I don't think we'll use all the night crawlers because we're using bread and night crawlers. So we're gonna try.
He caught 4 dozen. A person helped him catch a couple, but I caught 3. Issa, you guys, he helped me catch half of them. I caught half of them because every time he seen one, I seen one. But yeah, we caught 7. Well, it was 7 dozen, but basically 7 dozen. He had 11.
It was actually 6. It's actually 6 dozen. We got down to the 7th dozen, and there was only one night crawler missing. We had 11.
So it's basically 7
We
dozen.
just counted it as a 7 dozen because, we can't exactly go 6.5 dozen. So we just ended up in that it was we were in this for we had only done it for
an hour.
I don't even think it was an hour.
Feels like it.
I know my back's kind of hurting me from, because when you go night crawler hunting, you got to walk real slow and you got to look real easy. So basically, you have to bend over and walk at the same time, and it'll get to your back.
I think I know what happened. Why I didn't catch it. I used to caught like a few more than I did, but it's because when I went to catch, there was one like that long.
Mm-hmm.
I went to catch it. I think I went too fast to grab it because he was.
You don't try to grab. You smack them.
Yeah, but
so basically you bring your hand down and pin them down.
But he was going into the hole. I was trying to grab him before he went.
Well, see, that's why you don't try to pinch them, because you lose more when you try to pinch. I learned that because I went night crawler hunting for a very long time, and I learned that it's easier just to. Go get that chair.
Why?
Well, no, I'm gonna go set my phone in there.
Well.
Oh, that light is so bright. Basically, the light should be better, but I went night crawling. Basically,
I didn't pinch him or grab him. I just went like this.
Well, see what you're supposed to do. People do that all the time.
Yeah.
How I found it the easiest way to catch the most night crawlers where they won't get away from you. See, when I catch night crawlers, the only way they get away from me is if they rip, like when I'm taking them out of the ground, and I'm not going to keep them. I just throw them out, because if you keep night crawlers that are broken off, most likely they're going to die. So I'm not wanting dead night crawlers in my fridge. So basically, when you're going to catch them, you bring your hand down real fast, pin them down, and you take your other hand with the flashlight.
Yeah.
You put the flashlight in your mouth before you try to pin it down.
Unless you have someone else with you.
You put the flashlight, like if you don't have anybody with you and you do it solo like I normally do, you take and you put the flashlight in your mouth, you keep it on there, then you smack it and pin it down, then you take your other hand, grab it, and pull it out, and take the other hand and grab it also.
Well, I'll give them the night crawlers. They're freaking fast as heck.
Oh yeah,
like,
they
fast. Escape, bro. They're like, even if you think you got it, you don't got it sometimes.
Yeah, I mean they're fast, but
yeah, they're
I
really
think
fast.
I don't think I don't think I lost any. The only ones I think I only lost like
We lost a few of them.
I lost
we
2. I only lost 2, and that was because they ripped.
We lost like 5 or 6, but they were but these things, they look like, one of them looked like a freaking snake. It was like that long, like that big around. It was like, and then it went in the snake hole, but we thought it was a snake, so we didn't try to get that.
Yeah,
It looked dead on the snake, so it probably was a snake.
So basically, we went nightcrawler hunting. Basically, what I'm gonna do is tomorrow when I go fishing. I don't know what I'll do when I go fishing. I probably won't have anybody there really. But I'll go and use some of these night crawlers because I know I won't use all of them. But
You want to go fishing with me tomorrow?
well, it depends if I'm taking my truck, so
Oh.
I don't know if Hunter's going or not. And if not, then you can ask Ronnie, but you have to ask him.
Yeah.
Because I know we're going to be taking my truck.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's all going, but I know that I'm not piling. We can't pile people up in my truck.
Yeah. Unless Bobby's truck.
So basically, only 3 people can go unless we use like a different vehicle, and most likely we're not going to be. But yeah, we went nightcrawler hunting. Try to expect a video tomorrow. Now I don't know exactly. I probably won't upload it tomorrow. What I'll probably do is I'll end up uploading it. Well, what is today? Monday?
No, yeah, I think today's Monday.
Tuesday. So
yeah.
Since I'm going fishing tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll probably shoot some clips. That way I'm not just doing the full 4 hours or something that we're fishing or something like that.
Your phone couldn't take it.
My phone would not be able to take that. I wouldn't be able to have an intro.
Unless you have a good phone or a good camera.
So
that'd be hard.
I'll probably shoot some clips when we get up there to go fishing. If it don't rain us out tomorrow, or nothing major comes up, then we'll most likely be going. But I'll shoot some clips. I'll put it all together. I'll do it basically like when we're down there fishing at the creek. If I'll shoot clips and I'll put it together and all that. Now I know that I usually forget to get on camera. Like if I hook into a fish or I hook into something, I usually forget to do that. But what I'm gonna do is if we go fishing tomorrow and I hook into something,
let Ronnie or whoever goes.
Unless it's a bluegill. If it's a bluegill, I'm not gonna video that. But if it's like a catfish, a carp, or anything like that, I will for sure.
I would videotape it just in case. If not, you can just delete that video.
No, what I'll do is I'll hook it and I'll bring it up. And if I see that it's a bluegill, then I'll just let it go. But if it's something bigger than a bluegill, like a turtle, or a catfish or a carp or something like that, or even a bass, I will keep it in the water. I won't show you guys me reeling it in, but I'll keep it in the water. I'll video me bringing it up out of the water and everything. Or I'll try to remember that because I always forget to video me catching something. So because I'm too worked up and trying to get it to the bank. And usually I'll throw it back and I forget, and then I'll video saying that I caught something. And I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to do it better to where I can show you guys what I catch and everything. And usually I take pictures, so of everything that I catch, if it's not a bluegill, like if it's a catfish or a picture of it, then get me on video of me catching it, like showing you guys on video. Then at the end of the video, once the video is over with, I'll include the pictures. That way you guys can see what I caught. So
I wasn't there when they went fishing when they caught that turtle, but He, t- he when he showed me a picture, I was like, how did that thing survive? That thing's probably dead now, though. You know?
I don't think it is. Turtles are hard to kill. Like, if you don't cut off their head, they're hard to kill.
Well, you stab it through the brain. What else does it need?
I don't know. Like,
That's crazy.
I thought for sure it was dead, too.
I wonder if they can hear us very well because of all the noise outside. The
No.
crickets and stuff.
No, I'm pretty sure they can hear us. I mean, that's not very loud, I don't think. But, you know,
The air conditioner. Makes it a little loud.
that's... But, yeah, guys, I mean, basically, with that being said, you know, it's fun to go out and do stuff like this. We told you we would do more of an outdoors channel. And I'm trying to work up. I was wanting this to transition from being an outdoors channel to being part of a vlog channel too. But the problem with the whole vlog channel thing is, you know, I don't really do much during the day. Basically, all I do is I sit here at the house, I dip, and I'll watch TV or play my game, or I'll go over and visit my friends.
Or we hang out in the truck sometimes.
Or we'll sit in the truck and we'll make videos. But since it's not raining, because we wasn't going to make a video in the truck, but since it was raining, we decided to go ahead and make the video in the truck, and then he left. So
we quit that video, but
yeah.
Hey, why don't we tell him? I don't know if we should. I'll probably have to talk to you tomorrow, but when you know how you said something about me and you, since we're both in FFA, we stay for cash for pools and stuff. What if we can make clips like that at the tractor pool to show them?
Only problem with doing the clips at the tractor pools is that, right? Well, you have to, when you're working, it's going to be hard. They'll get onto you sitting there messing with your phone and trying to work the tractor pools. And another thing with that is there's so many people there, pulling and everything. It'd be too hard no, it's not that it'd be too hard to hear, but it'd be too hard to blur out their face every time their face or somebody's face made an appearance.
Can we actually do that with your thing? We can do it, but I mean, it's hard.
Well, yeah, I can blur out somebody's face, but the problem with it is there's so many people, then because there's so many people watching and there's so many people working, like the kids that work the tractor pools, that when I'm there, I don't have permission to put them in the video. And all the people that's watching are actually driving the tractors. I don't have permission to put them in the videos because when we're doing the tractor pools there, they don't wear helmets.
No, I mean, we don't have to do that, but we can make a video before it starts and be like, we're about to do tractor pools, and then make it after it and tell them how it was and stuff.
Harley, yeah, but the problem with that is the tractor pools usually last like 4, 5, 6 hours.
Yeah, I know.
So you got to think you're working the full hours. You don't get a break.
Yeah, I know. No, I mean after and before. That's what I'm saying.
And basically, the only break you get is you have somebody step in for you. And see, basically, the older kids teach the younger kids. Like, see, I would teach all the freshmen when we done
You would teach.
So basically, the seniors and the juniors would teach the freshmen, and the sophomores already know how to do it. But basically, the upperclassmen will show and teach, you know, the freshmen and stuff how to do it, and then they get a chance to go out there and do it themselves. But the thing with the upperclassmen is if you want them to step in, if you want somebody to step in for you, you just wave somebody over, or when one of the tractors, usually we all stand out there on the track or something, and basically you say, hey, take over my position. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to get something to drink. I'm going to take a rest for a minute. That's basically how we do it, because when we're doing the tractor pools, we got something to eat. We got something to drink. We rest. Now, the thing is I'm pretty sure our ag teacher changed it, but you get like one free meal there at the tractor pools, and then the rest you got to buy, which I think is stupid. When I was a freshman, we actually got our own free meals all the time for working the tractor pools, because you know, you got to think, you're going to be working all the time. You're going to be wearing pants. You're going to be wearing boots. You're out there in the dirt. And the worst thing is when we do the tractor pools there at the track, um, before it even starts, while you're still in school, you go out to the track and you walk the track, and you have to get rocks out of the track. And usually, see, when I was a freshman, now it takes some strength, I'm telling you, but I don't think they do it anymore. There was an older man, and he was in the alumni, and he needed help. Basically, he got on the tractor. He was going to till it up. Then we flattened it. He drove on it with the tractor, spread it out and everything, the dirt, after he tilled it up, to make it, smoother and flatter and everything, and turn it to where it's richer dirt, where we're not using the same exact dirt. Well, and that way it packs better. Well, I kept hearing him yell. I kept hearing somebody yell, and I looked over, and he flagged over, and nobody wanted to go help him, so I went and helped him. So basically, it took a lot of strength, but for the tiller, they have them big, basically the big arms that connect to the tractor that you just slide the bolt down in. I had to pick that up by myself while he sit on the tractor, push it up in there, and then put it down. He hooked up all the hydraulics and everything to it, which I could have done it. It wasn't that hard, but he wanted to make sure it was done right since I was a freshman.
Only reason I'm asking all these questions because I'm going the freshman classes, and I'm new to this stuff. Like, I know how to drive tractors and stuff, but like tractor pulls, only been to a few of them without working. So since you're gonna be a senior, you're probably gonna be the one showing me. Well, one of your classmates.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. With the whole, we're not going to we'll see each other in school.
Yeah.
Probably not that much, though.
At lunch or in the hallways, if that.
Yeah, because, you got a different period than I do.
Yeah.
You've got third period.
And you got, like, fourth or fifth.
No, you got third period ag, and I have fifth and sixth period ag. So
you get 2 periods.
I took 2 periods last year. And I'm taking 2 periods this year.
Can I do 2 periods next year, or just junior and senior?
No, well, that's the thing. You can do 2 periods, but it's only half a credit. So what you want to do is you want to knock out most of your classes that you absolutely need, like your art, your gym. Your art is a fine arts credit. Your gym is the physical education credit. Then you get a health credit and a personal finance credit, and I think them are half credits. But you do that, you guys actually switch off. Freshmen actually switch off in the middle of the year between them 2 classes. So the first two semesters, you have like either personal finance or something like that, and then you have health. Well, the first 2 semesters you take one of those, and that's a half a credit, and then the next 2 semesters you take the other one, and that's a half a credit, and altogether that's 1 credit. So you need them 2 classes, you need art and gym for a fact, then them are all the credits, them are the main credits that you need. Then you'll need your math, your English, your science, and your like social studies and stuff like that. Now, I'm telling you, you have to have up to 3 science credits.
Yeah.
So
I know about that. My cousins told me most of the things you do in high school.
Freshman year you have to take science, but sophomore and junior year, you can take an ag class that is a science class, and them will count as your credits for science. But it's either, see, last year I was a junior, so I took two like science class, 2 ag classes, which equals up to a credit. And then with science-based ag classes. So I got a credit for both of them classes last year. So I done that, and then I done my freshman and my sophomore year of science. So that was my 3 credits of science that I needed. So I'm not taking science.
This year.
I'm not taking science this year.
Okay.
That's the good part about it.
Okay. Before we get off here,
I didn't say I was ending it yet.
you ain't.
I didn't
Oh
say-
well. Before we get off, I'm gonna tell a story.
Okay. Good.
Okay. I went these kids, and there's this kid in 6th grade in my sister's grade, going to 7th grade now. Freaking, he looks like he's older than Austin. He has a freaking beard and a mustache. I don't know what the kid's been eating, but freaking, he looks older than everyone in the school. He looks older than principal sometimes. Like, he's like tall as you though, but he looks older than you.
I haven't met the new principal yet.
Oh, I mean our principal.
Yeah, I know, but like we got a new principal there at the
did?
high school. Yeah, it's a male.
Good thing we don't have that one. Remember in the videos we told when she was sexist?
But
Thank God we got a new one.
she actually signed. I don't think she retired. I think she went to a different school or something. I don't know.
Wherever she went.
I don't know exactly what happened with her, but I know that she
I hated her.
signed a bunch of papers and everything, and we actually got a new principal.
Only reason I hate her because I was in alternative school for 2 days. She decided to scream in my face. I was like, no, I can't deal with this. I'd rather get expelled than get spit in the face by a principal that don't treat people right. That peed me off.
This principal is a guy. I've never met him before. I don't know how he is. Now,
It might be better, though.
Well, I hope I don't have to meet him.
Yeah.
Because if I have to meet him, then it means I'm either getting in trouble or I'll eventually end up meeting him. But one thing you will know, the first day of school, I'm going to have to help you out because now I can't help you out.
I've been through the school before. Cause
it's different. They don't tell you everything.
Yeah.
The first day of school, when you go into school, every kid goes to the gymnasium.
Yeah. That's how it is in middle school, too.
And you sit there for a while. Now, our bus was late last year, or
Tiffany's bus?
Yeah,
our bus, she was late.
Our bus was late last year, so we actually got in as they were doing the pledge or the anthem or something like that. And we stood in the hallway, but when...
They still let us eat breakfast. They didn't... No, they let us go in there when she was late last year. I'm pretty sure they let us go in there, and then they said we can stay a few minutes and eat breakfast.
That's not how it is in the high school.
Cause they did it because none of the kids on that in the middle school ate the breakfast unless they ate at home, ate breakfast at school.
No,
so they let us.
It's not how you do it in high school. You don't eat breakfast the first day.
No.
You basically eat breakfast at home, then you go in and you go to the gymnasium and you sit there. Well, they have different sections. Where you guys sat last year when the middle school come over for 8th grade, that's freshman area. And then next to that is the sophomore area. Then next to that is the junior area. And then over on the other side of all the way up against the wall,
that's senior.
Junior. No, up all the way against the wall next to where the stage is there. Yeah. That is the senior area. It's very small.
And ain't there more seniors there as any?
You can actually sometimes you can get away with sitting over there, but not the first day of school. I would not try it.
I remember when we went in there for ceremonies and stuff. The middle school did. Well, we was all crowded because it was the whole middle school. Most of the middle school. I think it was the whole middle school that went on.
No, it couldn't be the whole middle school.
I think it was 6th grade and 7th grade stayed in the middle, or 7th grade and 8th grade went. And
yeah, because it couldn't be the whole middle school because you got to think with the whole middle school going over there.
And the whole high school.
Plus the whole high school being in the gym, there wouldn't be no room. So.
I think it was just 7th grade and 6th grade went.
8th grade. We have a lot of things now. They normally just randomly pick names to come out on the floor, and you can refuse to do it.
You know what? I feel sorry for your whole school because there's some idiots in my grade, retarded people in my grade.
Well, I can tell you now, they say anything to the wrong person,
they're done for.
they're gonna be put in their place because there's a lot of kids there at the high school that will not deal with stupid people.
I mean, I'm not the shy type, but I ain't the type to go up there and tell you what to do. Be like, hey, you can't do that.
Now I can tell you, if
I'm gonna try to meet friends there. You know what I'm saying? Like, be friends with the school.
Well, I can tell you now, I'm gonna be one of those seniors that if I pick a table out and I sit there every day,
if we get the same lunch, I'm sitting by you.
Hold on,
I don't care.
If I'm gonna be one of those seniors that if I pick a table out and I sit there, say the first week or the first couple weeks of school, and then like a freshman comes over, and that freshman comes over and sits where I'm sitting in my spot before I get to my table, I'm going to tell them to move, and if they don't, I'm going to move them myself. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to pick them up, but I will grab the chair and I'll pull it backwards and I'll scoot a chair over there. They're not going to sit in my spot. They got a special spot for themselves.
You'll have to tell me where you sit, because if we do get the same lunch, I hope we do.
Here's how you can tell if you got the same lunch or not.
Because I want to be
the first day of school. When we go in, we'll have to go, but the first day of school, you basically go in and like not the first day, but open house. You go in, and next to the office they have A lunch and B lunch, and you just see what fourth period teacher. Like you look at your fourth period teacher on your schedule. Mine is Miss Day, and last year she had A lunch, so I'm hoping this year she has A lunch. And if she has A lunch this year, then her name will be on the thing where it says A, it'll say Miss Day. Now B lunch, if she has B lunch, it'll say Miss Day, which means I go to fourth period, then I go to lunch, not go to lunch, then fourth period.
You know what I hate about school period is when you start school, any grade, like you start middle school, high school, and elementary, you're the smallest until you hit 5th grade or 8th grade or senior. And then senior is probably the last year until you go to college, if you do go to college. But until you're the youngest kid, and then you're the oldest kid. And then when you go to middle school, you're the youngest kid.
Mm-hmm.
And you always get bullied. And then when you go to 8th grade, you're the oldest.
Well, I can tell you now.
I know I'm not going to get bullied. If I get bullied, someone's getting hit in the face. I don't care who they are.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But if it's your guys, if you're your friends, and it's you, I'm not going to bother you guys. Just don't let your friends try to bully me. I don't like people bullying.
It's not that they bully you when you guys freshmen or fresh meat.
Yeah.
And all the kids I hang out with are farm boys.
Yeah.
So they get their strength from the farm. They don't get their strength natural, or they don't get their strength from it's natural, but they don't get their strength from lifting weights or anything.
Well,
they're very strong.
I just don't like people messing with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
that's why I don't.
If you guys are fresh meat, it's bound to happen. Now, last year I don't know if it happened very much, but it's bound to happen for somebody to pick on you a little bit because you're fresh meat. It's
if they make fun of my teeth, dude, I'm getting it.
You can't be picking no fights because
I'm going to probably get in a fight. None of the high schoolers like me, but like
you can't get in a fight because you get in a fight, then
it'd be considered weak.
No, there's a certain time for fight week. And last year during fight week, there wasn't even no fights during fight week. It happened before fight week and after fight week.
You guys don't get in trouble for fight week, or do you?
No, we'll get in trouble for fighting, yeah.
Yeah, I want to do fight week. I want to be in fight week. I want to fight.
No, you're not going to be in fight week.
Why not?
Because I said you're not.
Oh, you're in charge of me now?
Because if it's fight week and you start a fight, then I'm going to pick a fight with you.
Why?
Because you're adding on to all the fights that's already there.
It's called fight week for a reason.
Yeah, it's called fight week for a reason, but that don't mean you go and do fight week.
Unless someone hits me first, right?
I didn't participate in fight week last year.
What if someone hits you?
If somebody hits me, yeah, I'll participate in fight week.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I ain't going to start a fight. I'm going to finish the fight.
If somebody hits me, then I will finish the fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll try to put them through the table.
I ain't going to start it. I'm just going, if someone tries to fight me in fight week, that's what I meant.
Well, if somebody hits me, I'm going to try to pick them up and put them through a table. I'm not afraid to.
I know you're not.
But
What?
you can't just go and try to start a fight. If somebody tries to start a fight with you, you just walk away. If they swing at you, that's a different story.
Yeah. Well, the last time me and him got in a fight, it wasn't a real fight. Cause
Okay, they don't need to know about that.
Well, it was.
Go ahead.
Okay. It was an accident. He was 10 times bigger than me. Not calling you fat. We ain't getting through this again.
Are you talking about the football accident?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to get him down. I could not get him down. I wanted to so bad. I hate losing, but it happens. It happens. Now I know.
You still never got me down when you done
No,
that.
I know, but I tried. I got him down a few times playing football. A couple
Yeah,
times.
because you hit my knee.
It was an accident. I hit you pretty hard for how small I was, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't that you were hitting hard. It was that you were hitting my knee that I had surgery on, so it was buckling on me.
Well,
So it hurt.
but
Anyway, finish your story.
when I grabbed onto him, when he tried swinging me off, I pulled his shirt and ripped it, and I didn't know it was his favorite shirt. I didn't even know I ripped it until he grabbed me by the throat, slammed me against a brick wall like this one.
Actually, it wasn't a brick. It was the vinyl.
I swear it was.
No, I grabbed you with my left arm. I picked you up off the ground, and I slammed you up against the vinyl because it was up against the buildings.
I barely remember it. Okay, but I used to be the smallest one out here. I'm almost tall as him. He's like an inch taller than me. I'm taller than Aston. You guys don't know him, but I used to be the smallest one here. I used to get in fights all the time. This year, I never got in a fight. Well, I got in 3 fights last year. One with him. One with
You got more than just one with me. You had the one where I bounced your head off the ground.
That wasn't a fight. None of them were a fight, really.
Hold on. You had the one where I picked you up with one arm and threw you up against the building up off the ground.
Yeah.
Which, yes, I've got some strength behind me. Now I probably can't do it because he's a little heavier than what he used to be.
Yeah, I was small.
But
I was like this.
Then there was the one where I hit your chest.
Oh, yeah.
And the cops called
on
me.
My grandpa. Oh, my God. It was funny. I told him not to. My grandpa literally walked in his house. His grandma. Oh, my God. That was funny, though.
I tried to get out the door before she did.
Yeah.
But she got out the door before me. And
that was funny.
Because I was already worked up. Then he walked in the house uninvited.
Yeah.
And he was drinking. So I was trying to get out there first to do something for him just walking in the house, but my grandma got out there first.
I mean, my grandpa shouldn't do the thing he does. Anything he does, but
I don't know, guys, but it's getting pretty late. This video is already at
30. Oh my
30.
God.
This video is already at 33 minutes. That is really bright, but
Well, how about
I got this. It's already at 33 minutes, so this is going to be the end of Southern Nation, and we will see you guys later. Hopefully, we'll get us a little fishing video tomorrow. So we're all out.